Hey everybody, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been working out in Austin, Texas for a tornado that came through the Round Rock area, and I've been staying pretty busy. But the main reason I started this channel was to kind of prepare myself for this motorcycle trip I plan on taking in August. I've posted a few videos kind of explaining how I plan on doing the camping and whatnot. I haven't really done a lot of other videos going in depth about the trip yet. I definitely plan on making more of those videos as time goes on and as I get closer to the trip. But the main thing I was going to focus on is just the different places that I've traveled to. I never really thought about, at least on this channel, telling the stories of the people I meet along the way. So I'm staying near Austin, Texas right now, and I was working in the trailer, doing a little bit of work out there, kind of setting stuff up on the bike, and I met this guy, had a really interesting story, and I felt like it was one that was worth sharing. But before I get to his story, let me kind of explain why I'm traveling. I don't think I've mentioned it in a video why I'm bringing all of this stuff all over the place. So I travel all over the country for insurance companies documenting storm damage, whether it's a tornado, hail, hurricane, windstorm, anything where a homeowner would file a claim. The insurance company sends us out to write up a report, document everything for them. They'll review everything and determine what they can do as far as coverage. So I put magnets on the tailgate of my truck to represent every state that I've worked in. These are just the states that I've ran claims in, not states I've had to drive through. This is strictly all the ones that I've worked in. And a lot of these states are repeats. Like I've been to Texas quite a few times, the Northeast for sure, Virginia, and so on. So I got a call from the office saying they could use my help in the North Austin Round Rock area. So I packed everything up in Arizona and started heading that way. I was there for about 2 weeks, and here's some of the damage as I fly the drone over. You can kind of see all the damage that kind of came through this neighborhood. Usually when a news crew goes through, it's right after the storm damage. So you can't really see everything, but here you can see all the tarps that are covered, all the roofs blue. So I was in this area for about 2 weeks, and then another storm ended up hitting about 30-40 minutes north in Salado, Texas. They had a tornado as well, with some large hail. So I'll show some videos and pictures of that. And then I'll kind of let these damage photos and different pictures I took while I'm there play while I explain the story of the gentleman that I met. So to tell his story, he was in the Marine Corps, and when he got out, he was in a well-paying job, but this was during COVID, and when they were mandating people get vaccinated, and he didn't believe that it was a company's right to tell you what you need to do as far as between you and your doctor. So he basically quit. And then being a hard-working, dedicated American, he decided, okay, well, what am I going to do? I'm not going to ask for a handout. Like, I'm going to get out there and see where I can provide value. So he started looking around, and him and his wife, they were planning on doing aerial advertisements. So they got all the equipment, all the tax forms, everything, the business LLC, everything they needed to do aerial advertising. So they were going to use a motorized paraglider, and then they would tow a banner behind them while they were flying to advertise. After kind of investigating it a little further, they realized that they needed to get a pilot's license to make money, similar to a drone. For drones, you have to get your Part 107, so there was that same kind of hurdle. So they kind of came up with a plan B and decided to sell all that equipment. So he, go figure, went on YouTube and started looking up different career opportunities or different skills or trades that people are doing. And he ran into auto body repair, something that he's never done before, but he thought, you know what, I could do that. So he put his money where his mouth is and sold all the paragliding equipment and bought a trailer to have all of his car dent repair, paint correction equipment in there. And he's been doing that, I think he said, for a little bit after COVID, so about a year now. And his family decided that they're going to move down to Austin and continue the business here. That's currently where I met him, but his family's still out of state. So they're going to come down shortly, and they're all going to live in Austin. And his business it's amazing. Like, he was showing me some of the pictures of the work that he's done, and it's crazy because he said he's never done this before. And with that tornado that came through up here, it did a lot of damage to people's cars. And he did a Dodge Challenger. He was showing me the picture, and there was a nice deep dent right in the body line, running along the side of the car. And he was able to correct the paint, fix the dent. Like, you absolutely could not tell it was there. And it's not like a normal auto body shop where you drop your car off and you lose your car for a week. He comes to you and finishes it same day. So the convenience of that and the value is definitely there. So just hearing his story about how he was in the military, he had a very successful career, and then he decided to stand for his values and not take a handout, and decided, you know what, I'm gonna be my own boss and make something that's mine. Him and his wife run it together, and right now it's just him. With his work ethic, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I'll end up dropping his information in the description below, and I'll probably put a little screenshot up on here showing his website and his logo. He's an awesome guy. He does really good work. This is one of the great things about traveling all over the country, is you get to meet a bunch of great people that you're not going to see on the news. You're not going to run into. You're going to see them at the gas station, and you're not even going to think twice. There's a lot of people out there just trying to do the best they can with what they got, not looking to take from anybody else or get a handout. They're looking to provide value to their community, be self-sufficient. It's really inspiring. I think it fits along quite well with the name of this channel, The Wandering Man's Path, because we're all on different paths and we're all just trying to keep on moving. So I'm definitely inspired by this guy, and definitely wish nothing but the best for him and his family. I've definitely enjoyed my time in Austin, meeting fellow inspectors and meeting this gentleman at the hotel. I thought taking this motorcycle trip in August was just going to be about the destination and my journey. I never really took into consideration the people I would meet along the way and telling their stories. So I'm hoping with the adventure that I take, whether it's through work or on my motorcycle trip, I can share my journey, but also the people that I meet who enrich the journey with their company and their stories, no matter where the road takes me next. Well, that'll do it for this video. So in the meantime, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.